Hey, you fucking idiots. Watch the Jimbo and James show Friday nights at 9 Central on Twitch TV.
Nailed it.
Nailed it.
We're back. We took a week off.
We did.
It was kind of nice last week because I needed to run to the store to get some stuff. It gave me time to do that, so I didn't have to do it Saturday morning.
Was it the Jewel?
And we ran to 7-Eleven.
All right.
We needed toilet paper and a couple other things. And Kelsey goes, well, I'll get a Slurpee. So we go to 7-Eleven, and there's a note on the door that the owner has died.
Oh, no.
So the owner of that 7-Eleven near me died. The lady, really nice lady, was always in there, Indian lady. And so we ended up going to Walgreens. She didn't get her Slurpee.
Oh. So when you go to 7-Eleven, do you just get one flavor or do you mix them all?
I get one flavor. I'll get Coca-Cola. She will
Okay.
get a little bit of a mix of everything.
That's what I do.
She does. She loves blue, but she also loves red, so she'll mix it red and blue.
Okay. Yeah. Like if there's like fruit flavors like cherry, blueberry, raspberry, banana, whatever, I'll mix them all up, but I won't add the Coke.
Yeah,
That's the only,
I think adding Coke to it would make it really
it makes it
disgusting.
gross.
Yeah.
But Brandy just likes doing the cherry. I think I got her one last week, but I got her a little mini one, the small ones.
Speaking of Brandy, you were just live on her TikTok page. What were you
Yes,
doing?
I was walking, motivating her for her 33-day soft whatever crap that she's been doing.
I think that's good. I mean, you getting out and moving around. You guys are probably live for about an hour, my guess.
30 minutes.
30 minutes.
Yeah.
I sent her TikTok page over to Jimmy G. Was like, yo, James is on there. Follow.
Yeah. I appreciate that.
Jimmy G, follow Brandy. That's James's wife. She does she's been doing a lot of motivational posts on weight loss journeys and stuff like that. Did you hear about the PS5 coming out on the 30th anniversary?
I think they're doing like a special PlayStation. Let me see if I can pull it up right quick. I did hear about it. I'm all about video game news.
Yeah.
But they're doing a nostalgic PlayStation. I actually have a picture of it. I can share real quick. Let me
share that to the screen and I'll pull it in.
Share screen and share.
Let me remove the comments. Oh, they really went retro with that. They're even doing, what's the one in the middle at the bottom? The controller looking thing. Is that like a Nintendo Switch?
Well, it's kind of like you put your phone there and then they have like the little things for it.
So the question is, what games can you play with the 30th anniversary edition?
All your PS5 games.
PS5, okay. Are they Can you, if you have, let's say, a PS3 game, can you play it on the PS5?
I think they have. Are you talking about physical or
physical?
No,
physical.
I don't think physical. You can't. No.
So say how far do they go back? Like to the PS4?
Yeah, I think there are some physical PS3 games, but not many. But all your PS4 games you can.
So say you have a version of Crash Bandicoot for PS1, you can't play it on this.
Hell no.
But you can probably download it digitally.
Yes, you could buy it digitally, yes.
Okay. It's kind of a good-looking console, but is it going to be the same size as the PS5?
Yes.
Because that is a huge console, the PS5. It's the size of my computer.
PS5 is huge. PS5 is huge.
I don't even think a PS5 would even fit in my little TV stand. It's so big.
That's what she said.
They can keep it. I think someone said it'll be maybe around $1,000. Don't quote me on that. Yeah, I don't know about the price. Does it say on there?
I know the PS5 Pro is going for I think they said $700 or $800. I don't know about the 30th. Let's see. 30th anniversary, pays homage, PS5 software.
Oh, so it's basically a PS5.
Yeah, it's a PS5, and then they have a digital. Yeah, it's a Portal remote player. It's basically a standalone thing. The controllers are kind of. I like the controllers. It pays homage, but it's still modern.
Yeah, and it still probably has like the well, yeah, you know, it does look like a PS5 controller.
So pre-orders start October for the bundle, standalone September 26th. So in 6 days.
So I'm looking at oh, they don't have a price on this website.
They don't have a price.
So I'm looking at another website where like CNET, and it's just basically a write-up about the PS5. Here's let me share my screen. I'm kind of interested in this PS 30th edition.
Okay.
Hi, I'm Kristen Zatani with PlayStation Blog, and today all of us at Sony
I'm not
Interactive
gonna play
are
this whole
so
thing.
excited to debut the PlayStation 30th Anniversary Collection as part of PlayStation's 30th anniversary. To do that, I'm being joined
in Japan on December 8th, that PlayStation has brought us all since the 90s. And I do mean all of us. This is uniquely designed for this anniversary. And then
What does
we are
that mean?
printing
Oh,
inside of
30X.
the panel as well. So maybe you don't notice about it.
yeah,
It almost looks
that's
3D
that's
printed.
next year.
And then we also designed the unique store. This has been done by Tokyo Engineering. 4 layers of color printing on
What
the
do you think
front
about
back
the
side,
controller?
and then 3 layers
It
of
looks
color
good. I
printing
love
on
it.
bottom
I
side.
love the
I love
controller.
seeing the original.
Make sure the original anniversary
Let's
logo
pick that up
here.
and take a look at it. Very
Yeah, that
cool.
thing is
So this is
huge.
different from the original PS5.
Yeah.
Love that.
That thing is
Nice. Well,
big.
it's got the
That's
gray
what she
vertical
said.
stand and some of the same accessories as the PS5 bundle. But this has all the features of the PlayStation Pro.
Yeah, so this is the PS5 Pro. So it comes with a 2 terabyte SSD and a Wi-Fi 7 network capability as well.
Nice. Well, I know what also sets this bundle apart is we got the charging station and DualSense Edge wireless.
So this DualSense is also special version as well. So front and then on the back, there's a 30
Got the
years
ribbon.
of box experience as well.
I don't know.
Very
Do you
cool.
see
Well, you can
that?
head to PlayStation Blog to read
that
the full package.
do you see this PS5 30th edition being worth more like in the future because it's the 30th edition?
Probably. I imagine if you keep it in box and don't unbox it, yes.
Well, why would you do that?
Well, there are collectors out there that there's a person that I watch on YouTube. He's bought every Nintendo Switch edition, like because there's every different style of Nintendo Switch, like the Mario edition, the Mario Kart 8, and all that. He's bought
Yeah.
every variant that he could get for the Switch. So I imagine like keep buying that PS5 variant and not opening it, it'd probably be like worth a lot of money in like 20, 30 years down the road.
Sure.
I also wanted to talk about because there was a rumor, or not a rumor, but Nintendo Switch 2 leak. I sent it to you and I actually sent it to Jimmy G. So pictures have been leaked of the Nintendo Switch 2, and it's kind of like rough images. Some of it's like not the actual Switch 2, but what it would look like. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's almost like it's like 3D printed.
Like a prototype.
A prototype, yeah. So let me present that as well, because I've been all craving about the Switch 2. I've been talking about this shit for a year now.
Yeah.
So
I'm gonna
they
share
have
your
the
screen. Okay.
shared.
Yeah.
So they have all the details of what's going to be in there, the audio chips, the cooling fans.
NFC reader? Why? Why would you need an NFC reader unless there's a game like Pokemon where you scan RFID or NFC IDs? Or NFC chips,
Probably.
network chip, gigabit Ethernet chip. Okay. Oh, so they're If they're gonna have a gigabit Ethernet chip, then that means it's gonna be a wired device. You can wire it straight into your cable modem.
which will be good because the
Yeah.
first Switch model you couldn't do that.
Well, you could. I did, but I did it with one of these.
Oh, okay,
USB.
yeah. So the original Switch model you couldn't, and then the OLED they added an Ethernet port to it.
Good. About time. I
Um,
think every game console should have that ability, because there are some serious gamers out there that are, lag is big time. The lovely Miss Danny, welcome in.
So welcome in, Danny. So the bottom switch is the actual switch we have now. I
The
think it's
current Switch.
the OLED model, and the one above is going to be
Bigger
the
screen.
Switch 2. Yeah.
What does it say? What processor it has?
Uh,
Itself. Right there, a Soul Kai CPU GPU.
Supposedly it's going to be better than the Series S, the Xbox Series S.
Really?
So if that's the case, GTA 6 will be able to run on this thing, and Call of Duty.
So anything you can play on the
Yes.
Xbox S.
Yes, and basically any modern games can be played on the new Switch.
Okay.
So I don't know. I'm excited. I mean,
Are you
I'm
gonna
ready.
buy one?
Yes, day one. It's a day one purchase for me.
Really?
I'm buying day one purchase. I'm
Okay.
buying it.
You're gonna wait in
Which-
line at Best Buy for it?
Yes.
2
You
in
know
the
what?
morning?
I'll go live on TikTok or something. I'll go live. So I'll go live on Twitch or something. I'm standing in line for the Switch 2. As soon as it's I'm able to buy it, I'm buying it.
You gotta have like a donation bar on top of your stream that says "Buy me the Switch."
Yeah.
Give me bits.
Give me bits for my Switch. And I'll probably do like an unboxing or something. That'd be kind of cool.
We skipped our favorite segment. We skipped right over it.
I know we did because you started talking. Jimmy G
I started talking to
talking.
the chat.
Yeah.
Tell me something good.
All right. What do you got good, Jimbo?
I got a Twitch payout yesterday or 2 days ago or whatever day it was.
All right. All right. All right. I'll take it.
Tell me something good.
Thank you, everybody, for making that happen. Thank you.
All right. So mine's going to be even funnier then, since you're going to do that. I had my first Diet Coke today in like 3 or 4 weeks.
There you go. But I mean, that's kind of a bad thing because Diet Coke isn't very good for you.
It isn't, but I'm going to tell you right now, you quit drinking soda because I have one Prime Energy drink in the morning, and then I drink lemon water all day long, dude. That's all I drink, just regular lemon. I told you I gave up the sparkling water.
Yeah.
So all I
Lemon
drink
water is really good for you.
It is. The only thing is the acid's really bad.
Yeah. Well, if you have a lot of it.
That's all I drink is lemon water.
Okay. You don't drink
But,
regular water with it?
I mean, I just put a little bit of lemon juice in and it's all water.
Usually it's
Yeah.
a few squirts of lemon and then the
Yeah.
rest water.
Yeah.
But it's really, really the antioxidants in lemon is really good for you.
Yeah. So all I've been drinking is lemon water and that one Prime Energy drink that I have every morning. Man, when I had that Subway sandwich and that Diet Coke, it was like the best thing I've ever had in my life.
It's funny you say that because me and my mom came in for an oil change today. She services the car where I work. And so we usually, when she brings it in for an oil change, we'll go to lunch. So we went to Portillo's today and she got her usual
Jealous.
salad. And I got my usual beef and a Coca-Cola, and we shared a cheese fries. And that's my something good right there. I had lunch with my mom.
Yeah, that's fucking amazing. There you go.
And she took a couple sips of my Coke. Like the first sip she took, she was like, Oh man, I missed because she doesn't drink pop anymore either.
Yeah.
So, oh man, I missed just sugary sweetness. What did Danny say? I gotta see the
I
comments here.
take my truck where I work to get worked on too.
I just do the work for my car myself. I just grab a lift and go to one of the mechanics. Hey, I'm gonna borrow your tools for about a half an hour, and they're usually like, "All right, cool." Fun fact is, I have not changed the oil on either of my cars since you've driven them. It's been two and a half years since I've changed the oil on either of my cars because I don't drive anywhere.
You know what? Funny story.
I don't drive anywhere.
Funny story. I was talking to scouts because I was driving to my mom's house today, and I know it's good to like open up your engine and like go
Yep.
fast in it. So I
Yep.
opened it up, got it up to like 110 miles per hour on a back road.
Jesus, they don't mean it like that.
I didn't like speed, like I didn't press on it, like I slowly opened it up. But
When they say open it up, they mean like 55 and a 55, you know?
fuck that, 110. So I was looking at the oil change thing in the left-hand corner because it always says like the mileage and then the date. I don't
Yep.
know if anybody does the date, but
I obviously don't. It's been
yeah.
2 years.
So the date on my oil change, it said January 5th, 2024.
Yep.
And I'm still 1,000 miles under when I'm supposed to get an oil change. So I was supposed to get an oil change according to the month in January, and I still have not drove
So
3,000 miles.
Last oil change, I'm in the same boat as you with both of my cars. I don't drive them that often. We take
Yeah, I
Kelsey's
don't
car
drive.
everywhere. Both my cars were changed in February of 2022.
Uh-huh.
And it is now 2024 September, and I still haven't changed them because I haven't hit the miles yet. And
So
I do check the oil. Like I check it to make sure
you
everything's
drive
good.
every day though, right? You drive that
Drive to work and back, but it's a mile and a half.
Yeah.
It's 3 miles round trip to work.
So what's 3 times 365?
I don't work 365 days out of the year. I don't work Saturday and Sunday, and if I do, I take Kelsey's car.
Oh, okay.
I take Kelsey's car a lot to work too because I have the Primos clean it for her.
There you go.
Shout out to the Primos. You just buy them
Yeah.
lunch and they clean your car.
Shout out to the Primos. Jimmy G says you tried Ghost Energy drink called Welch's Grape. I haven't been able to find any in my local grocery store or even gas station. I've never heard of that one.
I've had a Ghost Energy drink in my refrigerator since you were here last.
But I don't drink Ghost.
I think we got it for one of our shows and I didn't drink it.
Oh, okay. And then Danny says, "Oh wait, I thought it meant 150 to open it up." Well, to be fair, the speed limit on that road was 75.
Why didn't you guys tell me that my laundry basket's behind me?
I don't know.
I just did laundry last night.
Good.
So those clothes behind me are all clean. And both laundry baskets, they're all folded up and put in there. I just got to put them away. I'm hoping laundry fairy comes out of the sky and puts away my laundry for me.
Jimmy G says it's a new one's out. Danny says I had one of those the other day. Jimmy G, they have them at my gas station. Oh nope, I did 100 on a West Virginia highway. Yeah, I live in Texas, so it's kind of easy to go 100.
I think I've told you this before, James. We got pulled over in Texas. My buddy was driving my Camry, and we were headed to Arizona from Illinois, and we were cutting through. We were going to Roswell, New Mexico. We were on the panhandle of Texas.
Checking out aliens.
We got pulled over for doing what's your speed limit?
The 75 is the normal.
No, the highest speed limit.
Oh, 85.
Okay, so it was an 85, and we were doing a 93, and they pulled us over. They gave us a
Yeah.
written warning because we were out of towners, and then the guy kept asking us if we're drug runners.
Oh my God. Are you drug runners?
We're in like baseball gear going to spring training. We're like, yeah, we're not drug runners. And why would I be using my own car if I was drug running?
Yeah,
I'd rent
it's
a
true.
car. I'd rent a car.
It's true. Going back to energy drinks real quick, I've been really liking those Alanis. Have you tried any of those, Jimbo?
I'm not onto any energy drinks. The only energy drink that I'll drink is like, well, actually, I'm not into any of them. I was gonna say Prime, but Prime's the one I have. Aren't the sports Primes aren't energy drinks.
Yeah, it's like Gatorade.
I've been more into Gatorade now, actually.
Has a lot of sugar though, is my
Yeah,
issue.
that's the only thing I cut out. I pretty much cut out soda at night. And yes, I said soda and not pop, just to appease you.
Wow, there
Just
it
to
is.
appease you.
Yo, you know what? That's my new.
Just to appease you.
He officially called soda.
It's pop. But anyway, I cut it out at home a lot and just kind of stopped buying it. But what we buy is those big things of Gatorade, the powder,
Uh-huh.
and we mix it with water. That's what we've been drinking.
Let me guess, the lemon flavor?
Red and blue.
Okay.
I don't know if you can hear the high school band. I hear a high school band right now at my window.
No, I don't actually.
You got
I don't even
homecoming down the street.
Usually I hear like the AC going. I guess it's not hot today.
Alexa, what's the temperature?
Right now, it's 72 degrees.
72 degrees. It was.
Oh, you're cooling.
So when you were walking, it was 78, and now it's 72. So
You're
I
cooling.
opened the windows.
You're cooling.
We need rain though. We haven't had rain in 30 days or 20 days. All right. Do you want to hit some topics?
I don't know. We've just been like just chatting. This has been kind of different. I mean, we can.
I got a topic for you.
All right, let's hear it.
So, as you know, the migrants in Ohio are eating the cats and dogs.
Oh my! They're eating the cats and eating the dogs.
Of course, that's all over the internet. That's all everybody was saying. I have to give it to the Simpsons star, the voice of Homer Simpson, the voice of like basically half of the Simpsons did this. This is freaking hilarious.
Springfield Police, Chief Clancy Wiggum speaking. How can I help you? People are eating dogs? What do you mean, like hot dogs? Oh, cats. Mr. Katz is eating hot dogs. Nah. People are eating dogs and cats. People are eating dogs and cats in Springfield. Are they good?
Oh shit!
Way to go.
So one thing I will say, and it's always been the joke when it comes to like Chinese food or whatever, when you go get the teriyaki chicken on a stick,
Yep.
and it's all like weird, chicken. It doesn't look like regular chicken. It just looks funny looking. The joke was always, is that cat on a stick?
Yeah. That's
So-
still a joke.
Yeah, it's still the joke, but I mean, it just kind of makes more sense.
I don't know if you've seen the body camera of the woman, the Ohio woman who was on some sort of drug that killed the cat and was eating it.
No, I haven't.
Really?
No. I'm going to tell you right now, the whole cat and dog thing.
Hold on. Now I got to share it with you.
Okay, share it. But the
Hold
whole
on.
cat and dog thing, I really thought like Donald Trump was kind of being funny for a minute when he
No.
was talking about it.
No, that was
So-
based on this body cam footage that I'm going to share right now.
Well, and then I started, I got on like a little YouTube binge, and then I thought, oh wow, is he really telling the truth?
Put your hands behind your back. Someone got rubber gloves. She's covered in blood.
Can you hear it?
Yeah.
Is it loud?
I bet you got
No.
gloves. You got rubber gloves. Nine five.
It's shot time, Jimbo.
Got one in custody.
Got margarita.
Where do you
mix.
live at?
2255 hours.
Let me fast forward a little to when the cop is talking to the people.
Let's go. Time on anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have right to an attorney. If you can't afford one, won't be appointed to you
Right here.
for me.
Right here.
Smile for me.
Smile for me.
Well, he's taking evidence photos.
Go like this. Did you eat that cat?
So
Did you
this
eat
is
it?
Springfield, Ohio, that this happened.
No, why'd you kill it? Get in there. It's
Get
ridiculous.
in there. Savage police officer. Get in there. When he talks to the neighbors here,
Did you guys see all this?
No, we pulled up and she was just laying there with me.
Did you see her eating it? She was eating it?
Yeah.
Oh my god, dude.
you haven't seen this. This is the problem with everybody. Is like, you
Well, you
know,
don't kill
Trump
a
is
cat and
making
go to
that
the
up.
hospital. You go to jail.
I don't think she was Haitian, but she might have been.
She looked African American.
They're saying that she's an Ohio resident. But yeah, she killed a cat and
202.
ate it.
That's funny.
I'm shocked you haven't seen that video.
No, I haven't seen it. No, that's not one that I saw. But what's funny is like I never heard anything about the cat and dog eating. I thought it was just a joke until I went on like this wild YouTube spree and just started looking it up and seeing all these town halls of these guys saying that it's really happening. I'm like, what? It is really happening.
Yeah, I'm shocked you haven't seen that body footage then if you did go down that rabbit hole. Because
I didn't see it.
It was all over. By the way, this high school band sucks. I know I'm a little far from the high school. I'm probably like 4 blocks from the high school, but I can hear they're like off key, unless it's an echo or something. I wish you can hear it.
I can't. I don't hear nothing.
It's kind of cool.
But they're off key.
Yeah, but it's kind of cool. I got a live band while we do our podcast.
I know, but they're off key. So how is that great?
So a friend of mine plays for another high school, a rival high school in the
Uh-huh.
area. And I kind of wanted to go to one of his games and like live stream it to Twitch from my phone.
Go live, yeah. Why not? I'll watch it.
I think that'd be kind of weird, but I'd have to do like commentary. Like, I don't know any of their names. So I'd be like, first down, number 11, you know?
Danny says, I hear a college band every day at work. And Jimmy G says, I think some cultures do, unfortunately, eat dogs and cats.
Yeah. We don't condone it.
There's this meme that I saw, or this billboard. Where do you draw the line when eating?
Yes, I saw that one. I saw that
Yeah.
one.
Let me see if I can pull that up.
That might have been one of the ones that I put in the Discord. By the way, I'm looking at my internet thing. Maybe.
I found it. Hold on.
Of course you found it. Share your screen.
Yeah,
Or are you
I'm
gonna
working on
upload
it. I'm working on it.
Some water. Cheers, water.
Oh, cheers.
Oh
So
yeah,
this
I've seen that.
Yeah, so where do you draw the line? Oh no, when we were back in the Burger King days, we were eating horse meat.
Yeah, I was gonna say, have you had Taco Bell?
What is it? Better outside the bun? I think that's a rabbit next to the dog. I've had rabbit before.
I've had rabbit stew.
And
I've had rabbit stew.
And I worked at Burger King back in like 2005. I guarantee you that was horse meat back then.
And I've had kangaroo meat. It was very interesting. It was like gamey. All right. This is a story that I wanted to talk about because it's all over the news right now.
Okay.
The 14-year-old accused of killing her mother. Do you see this? It's disheartening. It's hard to watch.
I saw like the camera that was set up in the house or whatever after
so you
she
did
did
see
it.
that.
Yeah.
So here's the news article, then we'll talk about it because I have some stuff to add to it.
Okay.
In Rankin County, a 14-year-old girl is being charged as an adult after investigators say she killed her mother and injured her stepfather. The teenager's name is Carly Madison Gregg. Sheriff Brian Bailey says his office got a call about a shooting about 5 o'clock yesterday afternoon on Ashton Way. That's between Old Fannin Road and Hugh Ward Boulevard out in the reservoir area. When deputies arrived, they found the girl's stepfather with a gunshot wound to the shoulder. And the stepfather then told deputies when he got home, he found his wife dead. She has been identified as 40-year-old school teacher Ashley Smiley. The teen appeared in court today. She pleaded not guilty, and her bond has been set at $1 million. Now, officials with the Rankin County School District said Smiley was a teacher at Northwest Rankin School. They say Gregg was also a student at the high school. The city of Flowood released a statement about Smiley's death on social media, saying, quote, "Our deepest prayers and condolences are with our Northwest Rankin family during this difficult time. We love our Cougar family, and you are not alone," end quote.
So that wasn't the video, but I have the video here that we're talking about.
Okay.
So I'm going to pull that up right here. I have it queued up.
I just want to say real quick, I got a joke.
Oh, boy.
Smiley wasn't smiling.
Oh, boy. All right, here you go.
All right, play the clip.
And kind of moved the towel and
That's the stepdad.
then called 911.
That was him on, like,
When
for the
you
trial.
went to the towel, what did you say?
I knew she had been shot. There was blood around, but I don't really recall exactly where. Somewhere in the right side of her face.
Under cross-examination by Carly's defense, they showed chilling surveillance video from the day of the murder.
This is the
with
surveillance
screams being
photo.
heard from inside the home before Carly and her friend take off from the home.
It's coming up here, like the actual scenes that you've seen.
Yeah.
And heading toward the kitchen, showing Carly and her mother arriving
what you've
home and
seen.
letting their dogs inside the house. Minutes go by and Carly is seen seemingly walking to where they kept the guns in the home and making sure the coast is clear before shooting at her mother 3 times while appearing calm moments after killing her mother.
1 shot, 2 shot, 3 shots. So this is the screwed up part.
On day 3 of trial, more.
This is the screwed up part. You see her sit down in the kitchen?
Uh-huh.
She was texting her friend, "Do you want to see a dead body?"
Wow.
Yes.
Her body cam video was presented to jurors, showing Carly getting arrested by police after they found her on the side of the road.
I got her handcuffed. All right, sweetie. Look.
14 years old.
Let me step out real quick for me. All right. That's what I'm going to do is I'm going to move over around to the front of you, okay? I'm going to move the handcuffs around to the front of you.
That's screwed up, right? She killed her mom, shot her 3 times, text her friend, "You want to see a dead body?" and text her stepdad to come home because she wanted to shoot her stepdad too. And do you know what it was over?
What?
The mom caught her vaping a vape pen, and it was a marijuana vape pen, but didn't like tell her that she's grounded or anything. All she said is, "Hey, we're gonna have a talk about this later. You can't be doing that." Like a real calm conversation according to the court trial. And then that's what happened as a result of that.
Jesus.
Yeah, Jimmy G's got this right on where they should put her in a nut house first before she goes to jail. She is pleading. What do you plead, like crazy or
Insanity.
whatever? Insanity or whatever? The Law and Order Crime Channel, Law and Crime Channel have stuff like that all the time. Scout said, "What's up, Scouts? Welcome in."
Welcome in. So she's at that age. Do you think she should be tried as an adult or a minor?
She killed her own mother. What else is she capable of doing? I think she should seriously be evaluated, like Jimmy G says.
Yeah.
Put her in a nut house for extended period of time till she's 18 or whatever, and then put her in jail for the murder for 10 years or whatever warrants, whatever the judge says.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
I think she should be tried as a minor. She just needs to be in a nut house for a long time.
Yeah. But I think it's crazy that she texts her friend, "Do you want to see a dead body?" That almost shows like intent, like first degree. I wanted to kill my mom.
It does, but then again, we don't know if she was in her right mind or not.
Scout says that she knew what she was doing. Try her as an adult. She showed no remorse. She texted her friend, "You want to see a dead body?" Tried to lure her stepdad home to kill him.
I mean, I get that, but like, do you think she was in her right mind? That's what I'm saying.
She is a pothead.
Yeah. Well,
No
I don't know.
excuse. No excuse.
Yeah, no excuse.
I don't know. I feel like she needs a crisis intervention.
I think she needs to be evaluated really
Yeah.
personally
Yeah.
before I can make a decision.
So I've got a story here. It's been all over the news for the last month. Well, it's in Virginia, so this might affect you, Scout. Boar's Head with the listeria. Have you seen anything about Boar's Head?
Yes, I have.
Have you changed where you go get lunch because of this? Or do
Subway
a
doesn't
lot of
do
your places
Boar's
not
Head.
have Boar's Head?
They only do Boar's Head at like the grocery store, like HEB.
Oh, they have them at like every deli here.
No, it's not like that.
So I have not gone to, like, there's a deli all summer that I was going to. In fact, like when the concerts were downtown, my town, I would go sit on the rooftop, get a sandwich and a beer. I won't go there now because they're part of the Boar's Head thing.
So what about the place that Grandma and Grandpa go? They don't use Boar's Head. I don't
They
think
do.
they do.
They do. They do. What's up? What's going on, Exile? Welcome in.
Exile, welcome in, bud.
What up, sirs? What the hell is this show? We're just chatting right now. But here, this is Virginia. This is what's going on in Virginia right now.
A Boar's Head plant in central Virginia linked to a deadly listeria outbreak will be closing indefinitely. This is according to the union representing workers at the Jarrett, Virginia facility. At least 9 people have died. Several others have gotten sick. Records show the plant repeatedly violated federal regulations. There are multiple lawsuits against the company right now, including 2 complaints from people in the Hampton Roads area. In a statement the company shared, they will permanently discontinue production of liverwurst and prevent future incidents by implementing enhanced food safety and quality measures in other facilities.
So
Yeah.
I really got to speak on this because I respect Boar's Head. Like, they're prime deli meat. Like, majority of your places that like your good delis, they use Boar's Head. That's like your #1 deli meat. I mean, you go into the grocery store and get like sliced ham or turkey and get boar's head. That shit's like $14-15 a pound.
Yeah. It's
And
it's prime.
and yet it's like they don't care.
Well, I don't think they don't care. I just think they had some sort of plant issue with making it, and listeria. Isn't listeria found in water? Isn't it part of like a water born?
Well, our ice cream company here in Texas called Bluebell had that same issue,
Yeah, I remember that.
and I talked so much shit about Bluebell, and I still to this day. So I'm gonna have to start talking shit about Boar's Head, even though I hate to because I love their roast beef.
Scout isn't worried about it, and Miss Danny says that they do Boar's Head on everything there. That's like us. That's all they have here is Boar's Head.
Their fucking roast beef, that
Who
London
the fuck eats
pork,
liverwurst? I will tell you who eats liverwurst is our grandfather eats liverwurst.
he eats anything.
That's what caused him to have that heart attack is our aunt gave him some liverwurst for helping her with something. And then the next day he had a heart attack. Are you freaking cold? Are you kidding me?
I am cold.
Got my window open. It's 70 degrees outside.
In my defense, I'm wearing shorts and a tank top, and it's 70 degrees in here.
It is 71 outside by me. And
G-Stat, welcome in.
what's up, Gare? Texas. It is 85 outside by you.
Yeah.
And you have
freezing.
a blanket on.
I'm freezing. It's 70 inside my house. We have the AC
It's
on.
70 in my house too. I have the windows open and a fan on.
I'm freezing. I'm cold, man.
I'm burning. I'm about to take this t-shirt off.
Oh, calm down, Nelly. It's getting hot in here. So take off all
Wait a minute. We got a let me find it. We got a redemption.
Hello, motherfucker.
Is it?
Hello, motherfucker.
Hello, motherfucker. Danny says it could be caused by water, soil, decaying vegetation, and animal feces. That's gross. That's fucking gross. Get it together, Boar's Head. You're supposed to be prime meat. When I hear we have the meats, I think of Boar's Head, not Arby's.
All right, so we have high levels of lead found in something else we cook with.
What?
In many American kitchens, cinnamon is a favorite ingredient on the spice rack, but a new investigation has found some hidden dangers. Consumer Reports tested 36 cinnamon products from both mainstream and smaller brands. Their study found 12 of the samples contained elevated levels of lead, with several measuring above 2 parts per million.
The real reason anyone cares about this and about heavy metals is because they accumulate in the body over time. And they can cause all sorts of problems, and particularly developmental problems with children, including central nervous system problems, ADHD. It's been linked to ADHD.
The FDA has no official limit for lead in spices, but no amount of the metal is considered safe, especially after last year's tainted cinnamon applesauce gave hundreds of children lead poisoning.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So
just check something real quick.
So I know there's a ratio for Parmesan cheese because I think Parmesan cheese has like
Okay, magnets don't stick to me. I'm good.
So I know like Parmesan cheese has like filler in it, like when you buy it at the store or whatever, and then there's like a ratio per percentage or whatever. I wonder if people are trying to do that to get away with cinnamon, putting filler like that iron or whatever.
So, but here's the thing: is that that's now happening, and that's all coming out now, right before the I don't know if you hear the sirens in the background. I heard fireworks, and now I hear fire trucks. So, anyway, the pumpkin spice lattes have cinnamon in them, right?
Probably.
And right before that season,
Yeah.
G-Stat says I breathe cinnamon applesauce, so I'm in trouble.
Yeah, he's probably full of lead.
Get a magnet. Find out if you can stick to the fridge.
Wait, it's cared about now. We had lead paint in my house growing
Yeah.
up. And what is that?
You know what, Ms. Danny? That
asbestos?
explains a lot. All right. I'm just saying.
Oh shit, that's fucking hilarious.
So keeping it with the health topic, I want to know what you think. We talked about this a little bit before we started our show. Scoober McGruber, welcome in.
Scoober, what's up, buddy? Tell
What
your
up?
mom I said I need more Ortega sauce.
Even cribs had lead paint. Yeah, they're all
Yeah, they
hand-me-down
did.
cribs. They're
Yeah.
hand-me-down cribs that were all painted. Probably gnawing on that all night. All right, I want to know your thoughts on this one right here about teenagers.
Okay.
Does anybody in the chat have a teenager that is growing up right now?
Or kids in general.
Or kids in general. I want to know what you guys think about this.
Parents, your kid may still be struggling with learning or the effects of COVID-19, the lockdown that we had a few years ago. That time may actually have, get this, aged your kid's brain. This research comes from the University of Washington. In 2018, the scientists started to study the brain structure of 160 teenagers. But with COVID, they couldn't do brain scans again until 2021. So they switched to studying how the impact on brains COVID had. And they studied the thinning of the cerebral cortex. That's a natural change with age. Here's what they found. Teen boys prematurely aged about 1.5 years. Girls aged about 4 years.
What do you think? Boys are obviously immature because they only aged 1.5 years. Girls, 4 years.
I wonder if the social interaction is the reason why they aged. So
I can tell you that my nephew, one of my nephews, I'm not going to name names on which side of the family it's on or where,
or who,
by marriage or not. One of the kids is definitely socially awkward and doesn't share well with anybody now because of lockdown. You know, in daycare, you're forced to share. In kindergarten, you're forced to share. But at home with mom and dad,
who cares?
Yeah, it's your toy.
Yeah.
It's only you.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know if that social aspect of it where they would have aged. I mean, they're not teenagers, so it's a little bit different, but
Well, answer this, Jimbo. Am I aged because I sit at home all day long? Am I going to be like grandpa in the next 5 years?
yes. I will get you that walker.
Oh, fuck you.
I really do think that you know what? I actually have a thought on this, and hear me out. Is that they were saying between pre-lockdown and post-lockdown that they have aged that gap.
Mm-hmm.
If there was never a lockdown, they would have been at school, at their desk, writing their homework, or on their computer at their desk, writing their homework or their whatever, their schoolwork. But instead, they were at home on their Zoom learning.
Yeah.
Basically the same thing you would do at a job like you do remotely.
Yeah.
So there's your age discrepancy right there, is the computer learning. You're staring at a screen for 8 to 10 hours a day for school, and you're not going outside to exercise like in gym class.
I am.
You're not getting bullied Yeah, you're not getting bullied on the playground. So yeah, I think that all has to do with it. Go ahead and read that comment.
Sure. Do you not have your glasses today or what?
I just want you to do it. I'm drinking water.
It it might not just be the social thing. It may also be because the kids have a harder time learning and not being in the school setting. Yeah, maybe. I mean, I struggle. Well, I
I would
moved
say lack
around
of
a lot.
motivation is where I struggle with that.
I moved around a lot, so I don't. I could be the exception. So that's. I'm not going to use me as a guinea pig or test subject.
Well, what are you going to say? Because I stayed with the same school district from K through 12.
I was going to say I struggled with school, but I moved around and changed teachers and different, structures and all that. You know what I mean? Like I didn't have like a solid ground to stand on.
So you aged probably, they said, what, a year and a half for boys? You probably aged 4 years for boys.
But I was behind in some schools and then I was ahead in some others, so it was really difficult.
Too many distractions while at home. Well, I actually have a funny story about this one. Is we just hired a new porter, and he's 18 or 19 years old. He's young. He was born before like 9/11 happened and all that shit. So he's young. And he was telling me that during lockdown, it was his sophomore year, and he got caught playing Call of Duty, or not Call of Duty, I'm sorry, Fortnite, or one of the two. Which one do you get flashbanged in? Is it, see how much of a video
Call
game
of
nerd I
Duty.
am? All
Call
right,
of
so
Duty.
he's playing Call of Duty, and one of his buddies flashbanged him, and his screen got really bright, and the teacher noticed on Zoom and called him out in front of the whole class.
Jesus Christ.
Like, yeah, you're an idiot.
Danny says, I understand the whole moving around because from 7th to 12th grade, I was in a different school each year. Yeah, I definitely. I mean,
Damn.
I kind of dealt with that all throughout my education.
I got very lucky that when my parents divorced, my mom stayed in the school district.
That's good.
Very lucky that I had my choice to go to either Central or South. My mom lived in South. My dad lived in both. So I can just go to South. So all my friends from like middle school, Laura had to change schools when they got divorced.
That sucks.
Yeah.
When Brandy and I got together, and then when she sold her house, we made sure we stayed in town so both kids could.
That was my thought process my mom had when she bought her townhouse.
We did move with my stepdaughter's last 2 years, but they allowed her to drive. We got her a car so she could drive to school or whatever, and they allowed her to still continue to go to school.
When my dad, I was in sophomore year when my dad moved out of the district, my mom stayed in the district. My legal address was my mom's address, so that was fine. I could still go to school, but I needed a parking pass for my sister and me. And I remember that my dad, he couldn't get one. He took the dean who actually like signed everybody up for parking passes out for drinks one night and got the parking pass. He ran into him at the bar. He ran into him at like a restaurant and was like, "Yo, we need that parking pass."
Feeding him whiskey. What a man.
I went to 3 different high schools in 4 years.
Yikes.
I wish we moved states. So I go to high school in Ohio, PA, West Virginia, 2 schools in South Carolina, Florida. Yeesh.
I went to high school in Texas and in Maryland. Went to middle school in Virginia.
No, wait. We have a, like on sorry to cut you off, but like in the newspaper they would have misconnections.
Yeah.
This feels like a misconnections comment.
Where did you go to school in South Carolina?
We went to the same school.
Oh my God, we could have been friends.
I'm not going to show the schools on screen, though.
Yeah, we ain't gonna do all that.
But I
don't
will
want-
say that does sound like a misconnection. Anyway, you were saying the schools that you went to.
Oh, I went to middle school in Virginia, Texas, and Maryland.
So 3 states.
Yeah, and then 2 states in high school.
Nothing in Maine?
Maine was elementary.
Okay. So out of your K through 12, you did Maine, Texas,
Virginia, Maryland, Washington State, Nevada, and California.
There's you, buddy.
Yeah.
Wow.
I think I went to kindergarten in California.
I did say K through 12. That counts.
Yeah, that counts.
By the way, my shot bot works again.
I know. I said something
fixed it.
earlier. Yeah. God, Jimbo's chugging and I'm drinking water. I love it. That's why you're wanting me to read. Jimmy G says our gas is back here at $2.87.
I haven't gotten gas in probably 6 weeks.
Where I go at a Citgo, it's below $3 and some odd reason, not sure why.
I'm searching my zip code into Gas Buddy. Yeah. I am cheapest $3.39, and the Speedway just up the street by the high school is $3.59. The Mariano's is $3.69.
When I think of Mariano's, I think of like an Italian restaurant.
No, they're Kroger.
I know, but
they're owned by Kroger.
They sound like a fucking restaurant, though.
They have a restaurant in there.
Do they serve Italian food?
They have Italian food.
There you go. It's a pasta restaurant.
I'm trying to find the. Oh, here it is. $3.69 at the mobile gas station that I go to right across from work.
Okay.
Jimmy G uses Gas Buddy too.
Ooh, he's a Gas Buddy kind of guy.
All right. Choo.
Gary trying to find him an Arctic fox over here.
I want to talk about the super mayor. We got more news on the super mayor.
Tiffany Henderson or Henyard.
So
okay.
This lady has been providing content for our show for about 2 years now.
Not that long, but yeah. It's been every week, bro. We keep talking about this fucking bitch up in where's she at? Chicago?
Illinois. South suburbs of Dalton, Illinois, which is like on the border of Indiana. Here's the latest from good old super mayor.
Mayor Tiffany Henyard was a no-show for this special meeting called by village trustees, but she was still the target of scathing public comment.
I'm not going to stop until she's behind bars.
And at some point, she is going to have to answer to some of this stuff.
Without Henyard present, the trustees taking sweeping action, approving a temporary moratorium on travel and meal reimbursement for elected officials and employees, amending rules on check signing requirements, and approving 18 business licenses that trustees say had been held up.
We have real issues that need to be addressed, and that's what we're here to do and move this community forward.
The board also approving a new firefighter contract that it negotiated with its attorney through 2027 after the union went without one for 4 years. Firefighters blaming Mayor Henyard for numerous canceled bargaining sessions.
The trustees did what they had to do, and it was slam dunk. Everything went very well.
Trustees also finalizing action to fire Deputy Police Chief Louis Lacey, seen here at a previous meeting. Lacey pleaded not guilty last month to federal bankruptcy fraud charges. And that same day, Henyard and Lacey were recorded telling officers he's still in charge of the department. But now the state agency, which certifies police officers, lists Lacey as inactive, with an August 14th separation date from Dalton Police.
This is our community. We need to take it back, and we will continue to fight as we've been doing for the last 3.5 years.
Multiple messages left for Henyard's personal attorney were not returned, and in recent months, Henyard has not responded to repeated requests for comment from ABC 7. In Dalton, Eric Hong, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
They need to throw her out. They need to figure out a way to get her out of there.
I mean, they've tried 3 times unsuccessfully. It's like they were like 1 or 2 votes shy of doing it successfully. But I agree that they need to throw her out and get somebody who actually can do their fucking job and not steal from the fucking taxpayers, because that's basically what's going on right now. Is they're fucking
Oh, I
stealing
know.
by the billion, by probably at this point $1 billion.
That's fucking nuts.
Yeah.
G-Stat says he needs to fix that pocket hanky.
Who, the Eric Hung of Channel 7? Yeah, and I had some other videos, but I think we can just probably talk about them because they're kind of long.
That's what she said.
Giggity. iPhone 16 reactions. Have you seen the iPhone 16?
Yeah, I mean, it really didn't change much from the 15 Pro Max, so I didn't really care.
They added a button for the camera, so you could take a picture with the button. And it's funny because Samsungs all have an extra button that you can program. You can program it to do whatever. Like, here's my S22 or S21. There's an extra button. Here's my S24. There's an extra button.
Yeah.
Bigger display. They also released the new watches, the new Apple watches.
I think I'm probably going to keep my watch another year. I feel like nothing's changed.
Which one do you have?
I have the Ultra.
What, like, model number?
I have the first year of the Ultra. Let me see.
Because Kelsey's got the 8, and now I think we're on to the 10.
Okay, so I have the Ultra 1, and then they're coming out with the Ultra 2.
Okay.
When does the Ultra 2 come out? I guess it's out now.
Another thing that is finally on the iPhone. I've been freaking so excited it's on the iPhone, is RCS, and you have to turn it on in your settings.
What's
so if you have an
RCS?
iPhone, it's rich something. Here, I'll just give you a thing. RCS. This is me and Richie Chicago chatting with each other. It's not giving any information away, so don't worry. But it says like with RCS, so we can now send like actual videos in HD.
Oh, that's great.
Final fucking Lee Apple, you turn that on. But you have to turn it on in your settings. It's called RCS.
Okay.
It also gives you read messages. It also gives you
that's great.
If you thumbs up my message, it will send me the thumbs up now.
Oh, that's great. Well,
and I could be able to do this to any Samsung device for the past 10 years, and now I can do it with Apple devices too.
I'll have to turn that on after we finish the pod.
And then another what do you call it, feature is that you can now schedule text messages. That's been on the Samsung's phones since the S5, S6.
I think you could schedule text messages before that, or this generation.
I may be wrong on, actually, you know what? This is the 23 or 24. It doesn't have an extra button. That's the power button I was looking at. But you can program the power button to do like different things. There's like in the settings. I just use it to power it.
Yeah.
iPhone, here you go. iPhone 16 Pro, 6.3 inch, and the iPhone 16 Pro Max 6.9. You still have the option to get the other or original 6.1 and 6.7 display. And I'm sure the batteries are also bigger.
Yeah. I don't know. I just upgraded last year. I think my battery's already taken a shit. It's probably because I'm on my phone all the time. I think what I'll probably end up doing is getting a new battery already.
Before I got the 24, I thought about just getting a new battery for the 21, like taking it to one of those battery shops.
Mm-hmm.
But it was right before the wedding, and I'm like, you know what? I'll buy
Fuck
my
it.
wedding gift, new phone. This one's 3 years old or whatever. So that's why I upgraded. And
I feel like you need a new battery phone every year, anyways.
yeah, there's nothing wrong with this S21 though. I mean, I feel like the cameras are almost identical. I mean, the 24 has a little bit better zoom, but I think the quality is like pretty much the same. Like I put them side by side, and I won't.
I noticed we're on 16 now. I had the 11 and I upgraded to the 15. I noticed a difference between the 11 and 15.
That's a big jump though.
Yeah.
Because the 11 was like pre-COVID era, like probably 5 years ago.
Yeah.
She has the 10, and I'll get pictures from her, and I'll be like, "What is that?" I can't even like understand what it is.
Yeah.
So I'm excited about that. And then now let's talk about P. Diddy.
Oh, the diddler.
Diddler got caught, but did you see they found all those bottles of
baby
oil?
Baby oil. What are you gonna do with all that baby oil?
They found like 1,000 bottles of baby oil in his place.
What are you gonna do with all that? How many? I mean, you can only lube somebody up so much.
Yeah.
You know what I think they did? This is what I think they did. They put garbage bags on their beds, lubed each other up in baby oil.
How about tarps? How about tarps?
Or tarps, and did the fucking slip and slide.
To the left. To the right now, y'all.
They were fucking slipping and sliding on the bed with fucking baby oil and tarps.
Oh my god.
Play your little clip.
I'm not going to play it. We were talking about it.
All right.
I will play this about Harvey Weinstein, though.
Well, I mean, think about it. What are you going to do with all that baby oil?
Diddy the Diddler.
How much does baby oil cost? That's what I really want to know.
Yeah, you got to look up the Sam's Club price because you know he's buying that in bulk.
Oh, Sam's Club baby oil? He probably ordered like 5 pallets.
He probably called Johnson & Johnson and be like, yo, can I get that discount?
Yeah.
Send a truck. How much is it?
No, hold on. Baby oil.
I want the good stuff. The Johnson & Johnson.
So at Target, it's $5.49 for a 14-ounce bottle.
Thousands of dollars worth of baby oil
at
auction.
And you said it's fucking 1,000 bottles?
It was over 1,000 bottles.
So he spent like $5,000 just on baby oil.
And that was just what they found. Yeah, that's just what they found.
So here we go. 5.49.
You know what?
Times
I want to
1,000.
see P. Diddy's tax form. How much did he write off? How much baby oil did he write off?
Did he write off $5,500 worth of baby oil?
No, his budget for baby oil is probably $10,000 a year.
Jesus Christ.
All right, Harvey Weinstein in the news again. Here you go.
Former Hollywood movie mogul Harvey Weinstein is now facing new sex crime charges. They stem from allegations made by 3 more women. Weinstein is already facing charges connected to 2 other women who've accused him of sexual assault. NBC News reported this month that a grand jury had been convened to hear from women who had come forward with those new accusations against Weinstein. He was not in court yesterday. He apparently is recovering from an emergency heart surgery. He could be arraigned on these new charges while he's currently serving a sentence early on Wednesday.
Do you think Weinstein was sponsored by the baby oil too?
Thanks for following us, King Nick.
Thank you.
How in the fuck are you gonna rape somebody if you're fucking pushing a walker? I know you ain't supposed to say that word on Twitch, but I had to say it, dude. You're pushing a walker. You can't even thrust.
What's up, King Nick? How are you?
You can't thrust. How are you gonna? Yo, come on now. He gonna fall
Oh
trying
my
to thrust.
God. Who would
fall?
That's kind of like saying that what's his name was at that's kind of like saying what's his name was at Epstein's Island. Dude in the wheelchair that can't talk that died.
Talking about damn it.
I know, yeah, I'm drawing a blank. Hawking, Stephen Hawking.
Stephen Hawking, yeah. Jimmy G said they should put his old ass in jail and throw away the damn key for crying out loud. King Nick with the fist bump.
Danny said it probably happened 20 years ago. They just want that cash before he dies.
It's possible, kind of like the whole Bill Cosby thing with the pudding pop.
With the pudding pop. King Nick says that he is just chilling.
Chilling. I don't know, man. I just...
I had to play that video.
Oh, shit.
Lurk away.
How in the fuck you gonna push a goddamn fucking...
And then I have one more story about a pro-Israel rally in Boston. This is getting out of hand now.
In Boston? What's happening in Boston?
Fuck, man. Somebody shot in Boston after a scuffle at a pro-Israeli.
Are they fighting
rally.
over, like, baked beans or what?
No, pro-Israel, anti-Israel, pro-what? Here, I'm just going to play it. Yeah.
I don't understand why people care about what's going on in other countries, I guess.
Well, we as America's police, I guess.
Yeah, we're the police of the world.
We have
It's
the loudest voice. Think of it that way.
Yeah, it's annoying. We got shit going on here in America. We need to quit worrying about what's going on overseas. Danny says, well, Hugh Hefner did that shit till he died and he was 90. Yeah, but he could walk. He could walk.
He didn't have a walker.
Yeah, he didn't have a walker. Jimmy G says Bill Cosby, he's out of jail now. I seen there on TikTok.
Bill Cosby is not on freaking TikTok, dude. I'm looking up that right now. Bill Cosby.
He's got to make some money somehow.
He's probably doing cameos.
Yeah, he's probably advertising fucking pudding pops.
Or you put the pudding and the pop in the... Dude, I don't know. None of these accounts are real. 559 followers, 70 followers.
He probably meant
followers.
he saw him out of jail on TikTok.
Oh, okay. Send me that video if you see it again, Jimmy G.
Jesus Christ. We got pudding pops. We got pudding pops. We got fucking people in wheelchairs having sex and raping people.
Somebody asked me what this show is about earlier in chat. That's what it's about. Exactly what James just said.
Pudding pops and
wheelchairs and
yeah,
walkers.
and tech and
Games.
we just
Covering everything.
We cover everything. Next, we'll talk about sports.
I don't have any topics on sports other than the Bears broke my heart.
And Aaron Rodgers looked like regular Aaron Rodgers yesterday.
I'll give it up to that man. I hate that man, but I'll give it up to that man. At least he didn't show his wee wee like Brett Favre did.
I was trying to explain this to scouts earlier. So Aaron Rodgers looked like typical Aaron Rodgers last night. He gets it done against shitty teams, and he loses against the 49ers every year. He is in the same situation that he was with Green Bay, except with the New Jersey Jets. He's in the same situation.
New Jersey Jets.
Well, they play in New Jersey.
I know.
He's in the same situation. Both teams are just regular teams. He's going to go to the playoffs, and he'll probably lose either first round or second round. It's the same thing that happens when he's in Green Bay. It's what it is.
Yeah. That's almost like being a Detroit fan and just knowing that you're not going to win.
Yeah. It's like being a 49ers fan and we make it to the Super Bowl and we lose. It's just what it is.
Yeah. And our Bears, we were so hyped up on Caleb. Is what it is, bro.
It is what it is. Y'all can't get it together on quarterbacks. It's what it is.
Hello.
Was arguing with that
from the west side of Chicago. I predict that the Chicago Bears will have a 13-4 record.
Well,
Again, the Chicago Bears.
13-4. That was our one loss. So, and then defense won our first game for us.
Yeah. I'm gonna pop in on Big Ed and be like, "What's going on with the Bears? We got your quarterback painting his fingernails and not throwing the ball.
Dropping the ball.
But I'm going to give them credit, though. They said that y'all's quarterback has the least amount of time to throw the ball than any other quarterback.
He's being targeted more because that pocket is open. Here's the thing. His offense creates a pocket for him. He goes outside. He slides out of that pocket every fucking play. Watch him. He'll slide out of it every fucking play. And I bet you that's what's being talked about in the freaking locker room and in the film room.
Yeah.
Caleb just needs time. He definitely is the best talent for y'all. I hope so.
I don't know. The Bears have
Wait, yo. That comment's coming from a Cowboy fan. I don't care. I'll crap my pants if the Detroit Lions ever go to the Super Bowl. I also will crap my pants. I will probably drive to see that Super Bowl because that would be like a once in a lifetime event.
Eminem will be there.
Yeah, right. Well, it's not going to be in Detroit. It never will be, but
yeah,
it's kind of like us, Chicago, never having a Super Bowl chance unless we build another stadium, which they're trying to do.
Good luck trying to get funding for it. Well, y'all will end up paying for it.
So on the news every night, there is a little blurb about it, and there's always an anti-build it fund or something. Like there's some weird thing going on with the city and the Bears. That's why I think they are going to move to Arlington Heights.
But my thing is why would they want to spend? Why would you guys want to spend money on a losing team?
Exactly. You know, we have 10 years left on our lease in Chicago. Stay where you're at, build the team up, win a Super Bowl, build a stadium.
Yeah.
Simple
Y'all haven't
as
won
that.
a Super Bowl since what? Since
85.
Urlacher and
No, 85.
Hester?
Last time we were in a Super Bowl was 05.
Okay,
Last time
yeah.
we won a Super Bowl was 85.
Oh, okay.
So that means we're due in 2025. Actually, we were doing 2015, and that didn't come through. So
yeah,
when Urlacher was on the team. When you get a new stadium, you'll get a Super Bowl. Yeah, I agree, because they're going to make it a 100,000 seat stadium. Right
If
now,
that's the case, then why didn't the Cowboys get a fucking Super Bowl yet? They got a new stadium.
They will. They will. They have a beautiful stadium. They will.
Yeah, they have the best stadium in the NFL right now, I think.
Same thing Cowboys did. It's like a recipe to failure. All these old owners who are like Virginia McCaskey, who owns the Bears, 99 years old. Still goes to every game.
That's crazy.
I'm going to look her up. I think she actually just turned 100.
Jesus. Is this bitch ever going to die?
Well, no. Okay, she's 101 years old. She was born in 1923. January 5th, 1923.
God damn.
And she is currently and she looks great for her age. I mean,
would you sleep with her?
All that money. All that money. A walker or not, if she got that walker.
If she got that walker, I'm going to talk to her.
Oh my God. Yeah, there she is.
It's really small.
Oh
shit.
There you go. Can you see that?
Yeah, she's old.
She's 101. There's her and her son, George. I've met George. He's actually a really nice guy, George.
Oh shit.
George gets the team when she dies too.
Jimmy G said, "Hell no, I wouldn't sleep with her."
All right. She's worth $1 billion. You sleep with her, you get on the will, because she's 101.
No, she's dying. She's dying within a year or two at least.
She's 101.
Yeah, she could die tomorrow, but I'm saying she may last another year.
Knock on wood. Never wish that upon anybody, of course, but
of course, yeah.
Dude, G Stats got the idea.
Yeah, he's that Arctic fox or
Dude,
silver fox, whatever he says.
You may break her hip, but at least you might get on that will.
There you go.
Even if you're just like you're not even promised like say you're promised her house. Her house is probably worth freaking 10 million. She's generational freaking wealth. That's generation. Her great or her who was it? Her father or was it her? Yeah, it was her father. Was George Hallis. Her father was George Hallis.
Yeah, you're gonna have fat stacks for life.
G-Stats blowing the dust off of that thing and giving that huck to
and then putting some baby oil to it too.
Oh, you're gonna need some baby oil.
He's gonna 1,000 bottles of that shit.
You're gonna need the baby oil. If you don't have that baby oil. So yeah, here's what G-Stat's doing.
Give him that huck too and spit on that thing. You get me? Gotta give him.
Gotta give her that hot tool and spit on that thing. Jesus Christ.
Cubs are pretty much eliminated out of any potential playoff. White Sox have been eliminated, their earliest team ever
in Chicago history.
Yeah, modern day Chicago history. It's crazy. What other teams or baseball teams are kind of looking all right?
I don't know. I know the Padres are beating the White Sox right now 2-0.
Here, this one's for G-Stat.
Oh shit!
All right, I think we covered everything we wanted to cover.
Yep.
Philly's gonna get that first round bye. Phillies are doing good, I guess. Okay. All right, I'm gonna end the Rumble. So Rumble, you've been real. We'll catch you later.
Rumble.
In fact, before I kill Rumble, I know we are talking about how this podcast is getting really expensive with the StreamYard price doubled, literally doubled. So I was looking into streaming with Rumble using their studio. It's kind of slick, but you can only stream to one Twitch. We need to stream to two. So we may be doing our show on Rumble. So make sure you guys follow us at rumble.com/Jimbo James Show right there, scrolling on the bottom.
Yes.
So thank you for the follows on Rumble. I will see you guys later. All right, now the cool kids have left the room. Now we can really talk.
So fuck the goddamn
fuck
Cowboys.
Rumble. No, I'm just kidding. I do want to show you Rumble's thing, though. It's kind of cool. Jimmy G is on Rumble and follows us now, by the way.
Awesome.
And Jimmy G, I now follow Artman on there as well. Shout out to Artman. Artman Presents or Artman Productions. He's a he's been a TV personality journalist for the E Network for about 25, 30 years. And during COVID, like, we became really, really good friends. So shout out to Artman. You've taught me a lot on these platforms. And you can read that comment.
Fuck, fuckity, fuckity, fuck.
There you go. I have a raid. Are they still on? Let me see if they're still on. Do you have anybody?
Hell, I didn't even open up Twitch.
I've got Blitzen's on. Kind of a quiet. It's been real quiet on Twitch the last
yeah, you can read the Blitzen.
3 months or so. All right, let's show Blitzen some love. Drop him some fuckity fuck in there. All right, I'm starting the raid. And all right, so what do we say all the time when we close?
Thank you guys for watching. We're two idiots that run a podcast that have no idea what they're fucking doing. Make sure you follow us on Rumble, Twitch, YouTube, Spotify. What's the other one? Anchor. Are we on Anchor?
Oh, okay. It's Spotify. It's the same thing.
Oh, okay. Follow us on all those. Look us up, jimbojameshow.com. Is that right?
Yeah, that could go straight to our Rumble page.
And then facebook.com/Jimbo James Show.
What time is it?
Closing time.